closer.
What's going on, family, man? It's your host, Bam De Leon, man. It's the Single Dad Podcast. And everything's in motion, man. It's episode 3, brought to you by the Push It Forward Podcast Network. And everything's going, man. We vibing with me. Got my host with me today.
Hey, man, like I always say, man, I'm just hanging out, man. This is at Root.
Yes, sir, man. We here, man. You can find me on my IG handle, man. It's at Bam De Leon. Bam Deli. BAM.DELE. See me and the beautiful children on there, man.
Indeed. And you can find Push It Forward at Push It Forward at PUSHITFWD on Instagram. And then you can follow me personally at Herutlife, HERUTLIFE on Instagram. If you find me in any one of those places, you can get to everything. You can check out the other podcasts on the Push It Forward Podcast Network, and including this one as well. So, boom.
Yes, Sirski.
Indeed, man. Indeed. So here we are, man. This is we got another episode in the can, man, or whatnot.
What we'll be talking about today, man.
Well, I think before we jump into the topic for the day or whatnot, how you feel about that discussion we had with QB last week?
Oh man, that was dope, man. It's good to man, we kick and chop it up like that all the time, man, but it was good to build and get some stuff out there, man. Good game, man, to spread out there.
Absolutely, man, especially for all the
I learned a lot myself, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, man, like the stuff that I didn't even know, man.
Yeah, for real.
And that's my brother, so
yeah, that's what it was different, it was deep, and it was educating, like I said, man. It's stuff that we needed to know.
Absolutely. I think a lot of people, man, they're gonna really learn a lot, just from that whole move, man. Cause this is we're chopping it up, man. We partners and everything like that, but this is a real live serious subject, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real, man, because it's different, like from firsthand experience, man. You think but you have no idea, like, you know what I mean? Because it's different things coming at you every day, man. So different obstacles you got to figure out, like how you think you're the only person going through it, but it's a wide frame of people out there, man. Wide range of people going through the same thing, man.
Absolutely. And shoot, man, in that vein, man, let's go ahead and jump into today's topic, man. What we gonna talk about today?
Man, raising a daughter, man. I've been blessed to have a daughter, man. She's 7 years old right now. I'm going through a lot of the things of shouts out to the single moms out there, man, raising boys, man. The shoes on the other foot now, because I'm learning a lot, you know what I mean?
Indeed. Before we get deep into it, you know what I'm saying, we first episode, you gave us insight into how you end up with custody and everything like that.
Yeah.
What was your initial thoughts in regards to just like, I know, all right, boom, you got the kids, but did you have any separate thoughts in regards to like, dang, I gotta raise this daughter and I ain't
man, I was spooked, bro. Like I did, to be real, like, yeah, man, I was for real, like, you as a man, you make it seem like you know what you're doing, like, you know what I mean, like you got it, like, I got this, but really I didn't know nothing, like, you know what I mean, like it's all, I'm still learning, like it's forever gonna be a learning experience for me. Like I said, that's why I say my mom used to always tell me, she couldn't never really raise me to be a man. It's things that she didn't know, you know what I mean? Like certain situations that I be going through, growing up, you know what I mean? with me and my father, being deceased, and now I that's not the situation. My children's mother is alive, but just the day-to-day, routine of stuff that's, it's an adjustment. It's an adjustment, man.
I bet you brought up your mom. Did your mom or anybody, did they try to give you some specialized advice on just how to dealing with a girl or anything like that?
Well, most definitely, man. They remind me all the time. You know what I mean? Because man, I'm like I said, I wasn't groomed for this. You know what I mean? And it's, you don't really know, like, what you're doing raising a daughter. You like, because it's things that they're gonna go through, that they're feeling, that you don't, we as men not feeling. You know what I mean? So
yeah, my
mom, my sister, I appreciate them on a whole nother level, because my family, all aunts, everybody, man. But I got like a go-to three, man, like a three player, that I go to for a lot of things that I need advice and help with, as far as, dealing with her, female, for lack of a better word, female type things,
Yeah.
Girl stuff,
Yeah, we gonna get in that.
So I'm like, I don't even want to offend nobody saying the wrong thing, because it's like, man, it's a certain level of sensitivity you gotta have with dealing with a daughter, man, because man, as men, we it's coming up as a little boy, especially at the tender age they're at now, man. We was just, it was you know what I mean?
Yeah.
it's gritty, you know what I mean? Like, it's rough on the boy, like, you going to get, you know what I mean? But a girl, you gotta kind of really, you know what I mean? Her dad is, you want to be that foundation for him. So that's why I try to really make sure I give her everything she really needs, as far as emotionally, I gotta be the soft and the, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So with that being said, in the vein of like, advisement and stuff like that, do you know any other people that you may have reached out to, or anything like, or just some people that you just watched in regards to being single fathers and single fathers with dads? Any role models, anything like that you kind of use as an example when you started going about doing what you're doing?
I'm gonna be honest, like, that's what I was even saying, man. Hats off to Q. You know what I mean? Q's one of them. I watched my not even like that's the only like single father that I really knew of. Like, you know what I mean? Just being honest. I also knew, I have a friend of mine, Bobby. He was going through. He the one who kind of put a lot of the bugs in my ear with legitimization. That's why I kind of knew what to go looking for as far as getting custody of my kids. You know what I mean? Because he was going through some of the similar issues, you know what I mean, of even trying to get that done. So, man, iron sharpen iron, man. And I just admire them two people specifically, single dads really going about handling their business, doing what needs to be done to, man, make it happen, man, be a positive, light in these kids' lives, man, because them two stand-up guys that I know for sure, man, that kind of gave me a little, I'm trying to think of the correct word, set a path for me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, so, how old was your daughter when you first, really, took custody? I know we kind of talked about it, but just specifically your daughter.
I believe it was 2017, so she was about 3.
Okay. Oh yeah, so she was
yeah, she was 3. She was small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's been preschool, all that, you know what I mean? And she's such a girl too. So it's like she makes it she makes like the things I say I have to be considerate of. She let me know, like, and I teach them to speak. We got an open house. You know what I mean? It's an open floor here. You know what I mean? So let me know how you feeling when I make you feel some type of way. And she a girl, man, so she don't hesitate to not let me know. And on top of my personality being in there, she gonna let me know, man. So, man, it's a lot of fun talks.
Indeed. So, like, you mentioned that you got like a go-to kind of team to kind of help. With just doing
big stuff. Three, man. I got a big three out there, man, for real.
Yeah, shout out to
for real.
Shout out to all the people out there helping this thing go.
For real, man, the whole tribe, man, for real, man. Because it's not just me. Like I'm kind of like the president. Like it's a whole team. It's a whole, got me looking good. I am, because it ain't just me.
Yeah. So how was it like just putting that together? You know what I'm saying? Was it like something that you had to like kind of cultivate, or was they like they just knew that you was gonna need some assistance, just jumped in?
Well, Mom Dukes, that's what she gonna do. You know what I mean? Like, I'm her only boy. You know what I mean? And she empathized, because that's kind of I lost my father at a young age, so she had to do that. Like, so what I mean? She seen firsthand, and knowing, like I said, I wasn't groomed for this. I'm just the type of, I'm just trying to do what's right. Like, because at first it was like you can't stop what I got. Like, how I got through into it was like, first it was kind of went for me, like kind of showing like you can't really stop what I got going. Like, I'm gonna make sure they good, because that's my ultimate. That's the bottom line for anything. Yeah. To really it becoming my lifestyle, and my mama was right there for that. So she really always intervened. And my aunt, who used to watch me, that's that was number two. And then it's like my sister, she just kind of helped, with kind of kept everything in motion, man. And, I got a sister, you know what I mean? I got two sisters, man, that but one specifically for the hair, because I ain't even built for that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So that's an interesting thing, man, because it's kind of popular, on the internet to they got all the little memes on Instagram and stuff of the dads over there doing hair and stuff like that. What's your thoughts on that, man?
That's cool. You know what I mean? There can be something with the bun and where I can wash it. You know what I mean? Washing but that's just, I'm a technician, man. I'm hands on in another type of way. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that ain't. Nah, but I love my daughters. It ain't nothing else I wouldn't do for her. But doing her hair, like, I teach them to keep their appearance up. You know what I mean? And just to be real, you know what I mean? If somebody, that's, she's a girl, like, that's how she needs to get groomed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, as a boy, I don't want my hair cut just any old kind of way, you know what I mean? So go out here, man, you beautiful, you know what I mean? You my princess, go get your hair done, go get your nails done, that type of stuff. So let's go get it done, you know what I mean? I ain't got no problem with that.
Yeah, I mean, because sometimes, I don't know, man,
I see that whole movement going, man. Salute to them, man. But man, I ain't going. That ain't me. No, I salute to that though. And there's not no knock to it. You know what I mean? I done tried, but man, my girl will be out here looking like, not today.
And I think on another. What's your thoughts on just in regards to just the balance of energies? Like, it's just an opportunity for, because you her father, you raised her, you were, you know what I mean, you're a guardian.
Right. That's why I say is a balance is very necessary. You feel what I'm saying? It's needed, because like if me personally, I don't know what she need as a as a man. I'm still learning women. You feel what I'm saying? Like, just to be real, you know what I mean? So I got a daughter that's I want to make the best impression on. You know what I mean? I want her to most definitely still even know her worth as a young lady. You know what I mean? So it's kind of it's a catch-22 with everything that that I got going on with her, man. So I feel that it's important for her to have women in her life that can, groom and teach her and tell her certain things and fill in those gaps that I can't fill in, man. So I appreciate, my whole gang, man, for real.
Indeed. Do you find, because your daughter, she's younger than your son.
Yeah.
So this is just an interesting question, because I've experienced this just preemptively with just my daughter, and what was been said, just within the my circle of people that assist me and my mate with our daughter. Do you find that with her, is it easier to get assistance from other people than it was
for sure. For sure, man. I really don't even have to do nothing for Raven.
Yeah,
I don't gotta do nothing for my baby. That's my baby. Like, when I do stuff, sometimes people be like, I be like, that's my baby. Like, I'm going, like I say, I find it important to do everything that I do. Like, but people, I don't have to do nothing for real. Like, even, yeah, she's spoiled, bro.
Yeah.
She's spoiled.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's easy with a girl, man. Everybody is involved, especially with my situation. Like, people be wanting to help me, and I get blessed all the time. So whatever I don't know, it's somebody there, like, with a cape on, for everything that I done came through thus far, and I feel like it's gonna be like that forever. So I ain't, we good.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
So in that process, just as far as just just interacting with your daughter in general, what do you feel is one of the things that what's one of the major things that you had to kind of overcome in being able to kind of properly raise her or something like that to this point? Like, what's the maybe a mental blockage or anything like that you had to overcome just to get used to the whole process of raising a daughter?
That's a good question. Let me think about it. It's just the day-to-day things with how I even, like I say, how I handle her. You know what I mean? Like a boy, you can kind of just, let that kind of, that's like a weed. You can kind of like let it grow and do what it's gonna do, man. But a girl is like a flower. You really want to kind of cater to that. And I had to really, my son, I kind of, like I said, I kind of knew what to do, so it wasn't really too much mental thought process really going into it. And because with a daughter, I kind of, when she was born, I was with the mother, so I was kind of like, I'm gonna be riding with this one. I'm rocking with all my children, but I'm Batman and Robin. You feel what I'm saying? Now it's like we the three amigos. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it just was a lot for me to really kind of, because now I had to think about, female, growing pains. Now I gotta consider. You feel what I'm saying? Even now I'm thinking about cheerleading and all this other, like, I don't know nothing about like certain things, man, and now like I'm considering people, or pushing, like I said, it's always somebody, kind of putting little bugs in my ear. So it's just things I gotta get ready and grooming her for, dresses and how to, what I mean, like put this with her wardrobe, you know what I mean, stuff like that. Like, cause as a dude, man, we can rock whatever, man, but a girl, but and then, like I say, and my girl, she got a big personality, so she let me know, like, we in the store, Daddy, give me some dresses, you know what I mean, because I'm over here looking at t-shirts, you know what I mean, like, t-shirts and shorts for the summer, man. She's like, man, look, some dresses, woo, like that type of stuff, man. So
to that point, man. So far, how do you feel, or what do you think about, like, how has she kind of changed you in the way that you kind of view life and everything? Like, what's that process like?
Man, I really like before this, I was before my children, man, I was you know, not like I was honestly aspiring to be an artist, you know what I mean? Was working the job, you know, was comfortable, complacent, you know what I mean? My goals, my ambitions, you know, was working out for me, but it wasn't monetizing anything like that. So it was like, it made me, having a daughter, I wanted to, having a son, I felt like, you know, I could be the cool dad. Like my dad does this, and my dad rap, he has, you know, he was getting ready to be in school to do stuff, but you know, when I had a daughter, it was like, all right, everything gotta be solid. You feel what I'm saying? Because she needs something she needs a scale, you know what I mean, for as her life, as far as like, you know, how she look at dudes and what she can and can't accept, you know what I mean, what she is used to seeing, like, you know what I mean, like what she yeah, man, it's different, man. I had to change my whole vibe up, man. My surroundings, my circle, my friends, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, you can't even come through no more. You feel what I'm saying? Like, everything changed. You feel what I'm saying? Like, everything for real. Having a daughter, the women I'm kicking it with, all that, like, she can't even see you type stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like, what's her response to it? Like, does she? Yeah, can you tell that she's like, you know, processing like, you know, oh, my dad's a single dad,
or
yeah, like what from you looking at her, what do you think she's picking up from?
I feel like she know what's going on, like, cause she don't play by her daddy. Like, it's funny to hear like when little stuff come back to me from teachers and you know, cause I cherish her. Like, that's my baby. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's vital. I teach them that family is everything. You feel what I'm saying? Family first. We all we got. You feel what I'm saying? For real. So to hear and see how that reflects and how, you know, what I'm putting into her is even, you know, the fruit that it's bearing. You feel what I'm saying? I'm proud of her, and I see it, and I appreciate it. I'm very proud of her, man.
Indeed, that's the business.
Like looking in the mirror, like with a lot of stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. So like, I know, like, it's daughters is crazy, because even like, you know, with my daughter, she young, but just little stuff, you know what I'm saying, that she do. That's just like, and you know, my daughter is a little rugged, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's a girly, you know, so, you know, but she's got like an athletic kind of vibe to her.
Yeah, you know that's the same thing with Raven.
Yeah.
I think that comes with a lot, but you know, I feel like, not saying all girls, but the type of men we are, if their dad is like hands-on every day, them the girl, you know, we had them females in school like that, you know, females you don't play with. You feel what I'm saying? Like, for lack of better words, you know, or females, you know, who really, you know, about their business type. You feel what I'm saying? Because I see that in my daughter. Like, she really wants to do what's right. Like, if I say something, she really want to do that. Like, I'm vegan, you know what I mean? And my daughter is conscious of her diet. You know what I'm saying? So that's a way that I rubbed off on her. Like, you know what I mean? I've given her an opportunity to eat certain things because, you know, other things, people involved in being away from home, but she's still conscious of, well, I'm not eating no beef or pork at all. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what man, that's my baby, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's just what you get when you have a father with some type of influence and stand on something. You feel what I'm saying? With a daughter, you feel what I'm saying? She gonna be a little, you know what I mean? Yeah, a little different than some girls. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, like, you know, and to that, you know, in the same vein, you know, she got little things that she do, like right now she's on a kissing dig. You know what I'm saying? So like, she you know what I mean? Like, anytime we go somewhere,
she just keep coming back, give me a kiss, keep coming back, give me a kiss, come back, give me a kiss. You know what I'm saying?
But daddy, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's interesting just to see how they operate. It's different. You know what I mean? Or whatnot. You know, because I probably was a sweet little boy, but it's just different. You understand what I'm saying? Like you can see how a girl just has a whole different vibe to her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, they're affectionate. That's why I say, like, I catch myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I have an older son that, you know, like, it's stuff that I can get away with him that I can't get away with her. Like, I can't handle them the same, like, at all. So it's like it adjusts my whole parenting method. You feel what I'm saying? Because I don't want to be making him feel no type of way, because she, like, you know, some people be feeling like, you can be feeling like I'm giving her a certain type of treatment. Well, this is what she needs to even, this is what she requires. You know what I'm saying? This is what she even is gonna be receptive to. So it's like, it's a girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's my daughter, but we know women, like, and it's a girl. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta handle her a certain type of way, man. I handle my baby a certain type of way. I handle my kids a certain type of way. So it's like, it's a certain level of respect that I even hold. I give them. You know what I'm saying? But especially her, like, she get, a girl have a hard time with me. You feel what I'm saying? A female, you feel what I'm saying, trying to date, because my daughter, she gonna get the utmost respect.
Yeah. So I mean, but do you in that vein, do you think that it kind of, and we'll deep dive into this subject, you know, in the future at some point, but do you think that with the daughter, it's easier to date than it is with just the son? Just, do you see that girls gravitate more to your daughter? Do they gravitate more to your son?
Shouts out to my son. I have a charming son. So and my daughter is like, you know, just to be real, my son will approach a girl. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Yeah.
But my baby, Raven, my daughter, she makes strangers fall in love with her, man. Like, we go places, man, get stuff for free. So you feel what I'm saying? Like, cause she just give off that vibe. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, she's a very, like, I'm proud of all my kids, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So it's with dating with them both, man. I feel like I feel like girls will try to use, you know, oh, she's so, you know what I mean? Yeah. We can dress alike, woot the woot, that type stuff, that type vibe, man. You feel what I'm saying? Because I got great kids, bro. So I can't complain on any, you know what I mean? Yeah. Aspect on that.
Yeah. What's your biggest? I mean, and I'll frame this another way, a little bit later, but, you know, just like right now, at her age right now, you know, as far as being like a kid, what's your biggest kind of thing that you kind of are, you know, on the watch out for with having a daughter being in her age range right now? What's the biggest thing you're looking out for?
Really influence. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know, she's at a young age to where this is the age where you're developing what you're kind of into for the next kind of couple years, maybe your whole life. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you want to be. I'm careful on what I'm monitoring more so because I'm, you know what I mean? Like, I'm still learning. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm what she's influenced by. Cause my baby want to be a hero, man. She want to, you know what I mean, kind of, but at the same time, it's like it's factors outside of what she naturally, you know what I mean? Because she feel like the world's supposed to be a certain type of way, and then you're dealing with people who just really don't always have your best interest. Like I said, I got good kind-hearted kids, like, you feel what I'm saying? People that don't have your best interests at heart. So, daddy, why people like this? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I tried to do this, and you know, she a girl, so I'm ready to come knock out kids by mine. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but realistic, that's not realistic. Not that's a joke, but you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
realistically,
yeah.
you know what I mean? You got to teach your children to, you know what I mean? You know how to kind of weather the storm, man. Because my girl, man, she's a like I say, she's a real girl. But you can tell she has a dad. That's because she's like you say, she's a little. She's a no nonsense girl too, so she picking her battles, man, because she has a good heart, man. Her picking her battles and influence.
I tell you one thing that I think about all the time, even to the point to where, like, you know, I'm like, I got a time clock on myself by the time when she ready to, like, you know, start going to school. Like, you know, I'm trying to parlay your private school situation with some people and stuff like that, but. You know, I know your kids, they go to public school, right?
Right.
So what's something that you know, kind of, you know, you that's on your radar, and what do you arm them with in regards to, you know, them facing, you know, people when you're not around? You know, what do you tell them to make sure that ain't nobody, you know what I mean? Like, you know, what's, you know.
That's kind of scary, man, because I'm constantly learning, man. That's why I say the influence and what she's like, her picking her battles, because I would like for, I feel like education wise and for, you know, their development, I would love for them to be in a private school situation. Mm-hmm. But you know, with the real world, when you get out here dealing with people, it's more so like public school. You feel what I'm saying? For like, just to be, so it's like I kind of want them to be in a situation that's kind of balanced, like where you can learn and, you know, still have, you know, social skills, real life skills, and how to gauge people. Because like I say, with their personalities, I know my daughter's a leader. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like she has leader qualities. She's Eagle of the Month. She get awards that I didn't even know they was giving away at the school type stuff. So it's like I just try to tell her, you know, find people on your type of time, man. You know, watch who you gravitate to, watch who you playing with. You know, for like the simplest way to put it to it, they ain't playing nice, don't play with them. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Some people, she want to save everybody, man, and you know,
well, girls gotta. I mean, it's sometimes it's partially like a nurturing quality.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? You know, everybody, you know, and I'm a dude, man. You know, we came up, man. Everybody ain't your friend. You feel what I'm saying? So I be man, my mom and them be, you know, folks be catching me because I be like, man, everybody, you know what I mean? Like, hey, if they ain't coming here with you, you know what I mean? But my baby's my baby, man.
Now, what about with adults? You understand what I'm saying? Like, what do you arm her work? And like I said, we you know, we'll definitely do a show fixated straight up on, you know, your son. Yeah. But what do you arm your daughter with differently in regards to dealing with adults when you're not around?
Well, you know, we got the do's and don'ts. Mm-hmm. You know, is what's you know, what's red flags, and you know,
yeah, because it's wild out here.
Yeah, man, they've been in some close call, not even necessarily them personally, but they've been blessed and covered through certain situations where that type of stuff has been going on, you know, where, you know, children are being taken advantage of. You feel what I'm saying? Or even just that type of stuff is, you know, is because it happens, man. You feel what I'm saying? So I've had to come to them and ask them personally, you know what I mean? So we have had those ground rules on, you know, what's the do's and don'ts with dealing with adults. And if you feel uncomfortable, you know, I want my kids to make it back home to me. So, you know, just come back and tell daddy will handle all that. You feel what I'm saying? That's really what I arm her with. You know what's expected, what to expect from adults in situations where you deal with them. How do you know what's your comfort zone? What's your, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean, how to let somebody know you feel uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Tell people to, you know, but then at the end of the day, you know, daddy got you. So
yeah, because that's a big thing. I mean, especially nowadays, you know, people talk about what do they call it? Me Too, right?
Yeah,
and
man.
you got a lot of situations where girls, you know, and women are saying that, you know, certain things happen to them and they didn't say nothing.
Yeah, man. That's why I try to, you know, I try to. That's why I say we have an open, man. My daughter, she's a talker too, so she'll come home and tell me about her whole day because I done set that type of environment. Like, tell me, you feel what I'm saying? Like, so I know about a whole day from bullies to no. That's how I you know, that's what, you know what I mean. So I hope that we have a grounds of. She know that she can come to me with that if that was to, you know, knock on wood, because it's scary out here because you don't want to shelter them so much to the point to where they really don't know how to handle themselves in that type of situation. So I would rather, you know, you want them to grow and develop, and, you know, the sky's the limit, man. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just, you got to be careful, man, because like I said, man, everybody doesn't have your best interests at heart. So just be careful, man. That's why I tell my sister, you know, sisters, you know what I mean? You know, because we men and we really protectors. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I tell all the women in my life, man.
So do you feel like just from observing, you know, I mean, we've grown up, you've been around other kids, you've been around, you know, coming up, you see other people with their children, and do you feel like just that point of, like, you know, giving your daughter the knowledge to be able to, you know, or the courage to be able to speak up if something ain't right and stuff like that? Do you think that as you being a single father and that you're her primary influence, right?
Right.
Do you feel like that is a do you see the response in your attempts to do that being, you know, greater than what you may see in other type of parenting situations? Do you see that kind of like clicking more with her, with you being a primary influence?
I do. I feel like she's very receptive to what I say. So it's like, like I say, that's why I'm careful of what I even tell her. You know what I mean? So I feel like I want to give her just kind of the tools to navigate. You know what I mean? Make your own decisions, but still know that when you come to, you know, situations where you don't know, come tell daddy. And I feel like she does that right now. She's doing that pretty well. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just kind of scary, man, you know, having a daughter, dude.
Nah,
it's scary having a daughter. It's scary having kids, with most definitely a daughter, man, because it's crazy out here, man.
Yeah, you know, I think about it a lot.
Yeah, I do too, bro.
In regards to just, you know, because mothers and women in a child's period life, but especially with a daughter, it's different. It's a different vibe. They bring something different to the table, you know, and it's sometimes like you might even notice it with the women that's around. Like there's almost like a, you know what I mean, like the way that a man comes and approaches a situation versus how they do it. And I see it and I'll be like, look, I gotta come through like this because I don't know, you know what I mean? Like it's just it's again that protector thing. You understand what I'm saying? That just like definitely. You know, it's different when it's like in the animal kingdom, right? You know, an animal, a dog or somebody like that, they'll come and they'll sniff. You know what I mean? And they can tell when there's a man in the you understand what I'm saying? In the building. You know what I mean? So they approach it differently.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Or whatnot.
Yeah, I feel like all grounds have to be covered with a daughter, man.
Yeah.
Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause you know, with a boy, you kind of, I feel like even us as men, we've developed into our own. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I feel like a girl, she needs that foundation and that structure, man. Like her father is like a standard almost. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, even if he couldn't provide her with everything, if he gave her the right tools and stuff like that, like, she got that. She, you know what I mean? She'll turn out all right type, for lack of better words. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I try to make sure I'm provided. I got everything in motion on top of being there. You feel what I'm saying? And being that. So, you know, man, this, cause it's, you know, man, women, I feel like that bond between daughter and father, man, is very important, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I mentioned it in a I think maybe in the first episode we was going through. It's this lawyer. She specifically specializes in representing dads in divorce cases. Her name's Marilyn York, or whatnot. And that's what I mean. Like, she's kind of like, it's not a huge space that's covered. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time when you got divorce issues, everybody's, you know what I mean? Everybody's lining up to protect the mother. Right, straight up. But it's not a lot of people advocating on the father's side. You know what I'm saying? And she, like, you know, just kind of like, she did like a little TED Talk. Y'all can look it up on YouTube or whatnot. And she's like, you know, talking about, she tells a story about her father, and just like, you know, how society assumes that like the dad isn't needed. Yeah. That's just like, from her interacting with the court system and everything, it's like it assumes that the dad isn't needed. But she specifically speaks about, you know, the role that her father, like the difference between what her mom brought to the table and what her father brought to the table, and how that really, you know, plays in a way that shaped her into who she is today. Yeah, man. Or whatnot, how important that was.
Yeah, man, it's a different, man, just in my experience with dealing with women, man, it's a different vibe dealing with women, no disrespect to women with who fathers are in the picture. You know what I'm saying? Like, in yeah, man, you gonna have them problems dealing with my daughter. You feel what I'm saying? Because we doing it big now. Like, we been in Hunters, the shoes and nails done. Like I said, get her hair braided, all this type of stuff. Like, get her hair done. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's a certain standard, like, expectation that I want her to know. Like, as a woman, this is how it's supposed to be. You feel what I'm saying?
To that point, you know, projecting in the future, right? And, you know, man, I got Cosmic Convo, so I approach it a little bit different in regards to Destiny. But, you know, as it, what do you, I mean, like, you know, just looking at the dynamics right now, male-female relationships in the world today, how they're going and stuff like that. And I know you trying to build your legacy and everything like that. You know, what do you want, you know, for your daughter when she, you know, starts growing up, you know what I mean, into adulthood and stuff like that? What's the things that you want her to definitely have, to be able to help, you know, continue, you know, what y'all got going on and everything? I
really want her to stand on her morals and values, man. And have confidence in herself. You feel what I'm saying? Because a woman with moral and values, you know what I mean, and hustle, like, she's gonna be all right. Like, for lack of better words, long story short, she gonna be all right. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's really what you need to navigate through life, man. Because if you doing right by people, you know what I mean, you'll stand up, not even like stand up person, but you on the up and up, you know what I mean, you putting out positive energy, you're being positive, you doing what you're supposed to be doing, is you're not gonna need, you know what I mean, to put yourself in certain type situations.
Yeah, because it's like two sides of the spectrum, right? You got women that, you know, quote unquote have daddy issues.
Yeah.
And then you also got the other side of the spectrum where, like, you know, they're too much of a daddy's girl. You understand what I'm saying? And then like, you know, a lot of, especially nowadays, just in general, beyond just being a single father, right? You see that you know, a lot of people, you know, they've really been instilling in the girls to be like, you know, strong and independent and stuff like that. What's your views on that, and how do you try to, you know, what's your views on that vibe in regards to how you see your daughter in the future?
Well, that's why I try to let her know, like, you know, it takes is not that simple. Like people like try to make it, you know what I mean? Cause I be real with my children. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not telling them, you know, stuff above they pay grade, for lack of a better word. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know, I communicate with them. You know what I'm saying? Because it takes the tribe, man. And you gotta have somebody there with you type. You know what I'm saying? I also have a younger son, and we, like, me and his mom, is everything in motion how it's supposed to be. Like, everything is cool, the vibe is all right. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we co-parent for real. You feel what I'm saying? So I let her see that. She sees me be like, you know, a man for her. You feel what I'm saying? Like, do certain things, and know that that's what's expected. Like, both of y'all go get y'all nails done, get y'all hair done, do what y'all need to do, and girls' day type stuff, because you don't want to be that. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want to, for lack of better words, I don't want to raise no girl like that. Like, I feel like, if anything, my daughter will be one that, for lack of better words, she could, like I say, she might be hard on the dude. You feel what I'm saying? Because she gonna know, like, my daddy got it. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be that dad. You feel what I'm saying? But I also raise her up to know that I tell her to put your best foot forward with whatever you doing, because I'm here, but put your best foot forward for real first. Like I say, stand on, you know, have your self-confidence. You feel what I'm saying? To know that you can do it. Because, you know, I lost my dad at a young age. You feel what I'm saying? So, Lord forbid, but I want her to have the tools and, you know what she need to stand on through life type. You feel what I'm saying? Like, know what you want and go after it. Have the confidence while you going after it. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah,
I think a lot of that has to do with, I mean, a lot of it do go back to the father. You know what I mean? In regards to, like, you know what I mean? Because it is, like I said, it's like two sides of the spectrum. I've seen women whose dad is definitely in the picture for sure. Almost too much in the picture.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Right. But then you see the other side of the spectrum where dad ain't nowhere to be found. So then, you know, and that manifests itself in a couple ways. You know what I'm saying? So I like, for me personally, you know, when I look at it, I want my daughter to feel like she can trust. There's things she's not looking for in a guy, because she knows that, you know, her dad put those things in place. Exactly. Certain things in place, so then she could really, like, you know, be like a woman with, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
The guy that she, you know what I mean? And
with no reservations, because, like I said, you want them to be able to handle what they have going on in their life, you know, because that's ultimately, we as parenting, we want them to develop those skills and tools, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, but at the same time, I know how it is to be out here trying to keep from drowning out this mud. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't want her to put her, especially as no woman, put herself in those situations to cross her morals. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that I done put into her, because, man, you don't want to be looking like my baby. Like, you feel that's like, you feel what I'm saying? Looking at something, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's just, I don't want her to do something that she look at a later time and be like, yeah, that really wasn't me, or like, you feel what I'm saying? And so, but she know that she can call dad. You feel what I'm saying? Because my granddad, my granddad was that for the whole family. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to have that same type of foundation for her. You know, I feel like I am for that. I want to keep that going through life, though. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, because even in certain places to this day, but definitely back in, you know, ancient times and stuff like that, you know, the dad, he pay a dowry.
Yeah, man.
You understand what I'm saying? For, you know, whoever, you know, your daughter is with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You pretty much, it's almost like the same thing I just said as far as putting things in place to where certain things that she ain't got to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
It don't have to be. It creates a more balanced situation in her relationships.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? If you could do those particular things, like even in well-to-do families, it's common for the parents to pay for the marriage.
Yeah, exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? And stuff like that, you know.
That's why I say with her, I want her to know, like, my daddy got it.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because, man, I with either of mine, but especially with her, like, I don't want her to come out of her character. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And but I want her to also know and to be strong enough to, you know that I teach them, you know, you can make it through whatever you're going through.
Yeah.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? Every loss is not like, you're not gonna win everything. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta switch your approach up. So don't, you know what I mean? You know, that's what I'm trying to teach her, you know, everything's gonna be all right type. She's a girl, she's emotional. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm trying to teach her, you know, a little reserve with handling things and stuff like that. Like, you know, like award ceremonies, she works hard, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And her award didn't get called till the end of the ceremony, but she got a big award. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm grooming her, like, I'm like, yes, it's all right, baby. You know what I mean? Then, you know, it came in at the end, like, you know what I mean? You might have thought you was gonna get this awards, but you work hard, you know, it'll come to you when it's your time. You feel what I'm saying? That's the main thing I want her to understand, because even as men, that's something I know I deal with still to this day. But as a woman, man, I don't want her to have to, you know what I mean? You know, it's certain pressures and things that, you know, situations that women can get put in that, you know, realistically, we as men, that's not what's gonna happen with us. They got options and stuff that get thrown at them in situations that, man, you know, that's unfortunate. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't want her to ever find herself, like, you know what I mean, and think to want to call her dad and she don't call me. You feel what I'm saying?
Yo, so, you know, with that being said, what's something, you know, kind of closing remarks in regards to what would you, you know, say to young brothers who got daughters or whatnot, especially from that's a single dad in particular? What's some advice you'll get them real quick, just from what you've learned so far?
Man, instill the best qualities of you in them, man. And always be willing to grow. Because, you know what I mean, it's a learning situation every day. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because it's, you know, just be there, man. Like, you gonna teach them and be able to be taught, because you're gonna learn a lot. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's a whole nother ball game they dealing with, what they feeling. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how no 7-year-old girl feel like my daughter. You feel what I'm saying? I wasn't kicking it. Like, it was a whole nother type of time. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So my baby teaches me a lot. Like, so, you know, teach and be taught, man.
Indeed.
All right, man. But we getting ready to get up out of here, man. We'll check back in with y'all next week, man. Y'all be safe, man. Be blessed.
Indeed, man. Appreciate you, brother, man. You sharing your sharing everything, man, or whatnot, man. And I think people gonna get a lot out of this one for sure.
Yeah, man. Y'all will find me, man. You can, one more time, man. You can find me at BAM DELE on Instagram, man. Push It Forward Network Group, man.
Indeed. We're out.
All right.
Peace.